Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Blessings, bitches in my section. Young with all this money, I'm obsessed.
How everybody doing today? You have reached another episode of Everybody Hates Sleep.
So I never feel pressure. Knew it's all in due time. Now honey stacking like Tetris. Hustle hard is my message. Then double back and get extras. Know I spaz when I catch it. Yellow bone, white Lexus. All black tint, two white cups, fat gold chain, Sprite Texas. I'm just young and I'm reckless. I'm just on for my section. I'm just out here on top speed with my top down and I'm revving. I don't know about him. I don't know about him.
Like I said, how y'all doing today? It's a late edition of the Everybody Hates Sleep show. I'm your host. I am here with my illustrious host, No Heart London. We are live from the hearse where you do it the work, and these have a better obey they first. But me and my co-host was doing some pre-production, and she was saying how, you know, all of the Nipsey stuff is.
Hold on, wait first. I don't need nobody coming after me.
Oh.
For nothing.
Okay.
I'm just saying what I feel, and everybody is entitled to their opinion.
'Tis true.
And if you feel like you wanna revoke their opinion, just block them out your life.
This is true. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I feel that it's a thing called tact and like having some wherewithal. And I'm talking about Kodak Black. For those that may not know, Kodak Black has been in the, I guess you could say, the news the last 2 or 3 days because of a conversation. I think that he might have had a conversation that he didn't know was being recorded. Then again, if you look at the very first live feed that he put up there, it looks as if he set the phone up, pushed the button, and walked away. It's up for interpretation, however you want to look at it. But my whole thing is, it's just some shit that you shouldn't say. It's some shit that you should keep private. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't have to go on your fucking page, man. And then, you know, in this era of clout chasing, like, you can't necessarily, if you've been deemed wrong, you can't necessarily say like, okay, I'm wrong, I'm gonna quit. No, like, you gotta kind of like double down in this clout culture. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? No Heart?
I just feel like at this point in time, people gonna say what they want to say. But you gonna fight everybody that got something bad to say about somebody. If you know it's not true, what he said, everybody know goddamn well that woman ain't gonna be with him within a year. So why entertain the stupidness? Like, it's some stuff to entertain, and this stuff, some stuff is just ignorant. That was just ignorant. Mm-hmm. The whole video was ignorant, and y'all entertained it, and it's like, why? Because I would feel a certain type of way if I wasn't a celebrity and this shit happened to me. Mm-hmm. You know, because there's been shit said about people, period. Mm-hmm. But why? Not saying like, I understand his legacy, I understand his everything, I understand all of that. But why is it that it's such a big deal because it's him?
I don't think it's necessarily because it's him. I think it's because of the shit that he said. And I think the shit that he said in such a tumultuous time, because people are, you know, people still mourning. And
okay, so what would have been different if he said it from a year year from now, it still would have been something to say. It still would have been disrespectful. It still would have been whatever it is.
That's what I'm saying.
So what's the difference? Like, he's ignorant. That's what people need. That's the problem. What I have with Game and T.I. posting is they keep talking about him disrespecting her. Okay, we know that, but that's a part of the ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not saying nothing about the ignorance. It's all about them, and it's like no, because there's other people that go through the same shit.
Mm.
They could feel a certain type of way, and it's like, damn, such and such come, saying this, such and such saying that. So it's like, what do we got going on? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm thinking of it too much. But I just feel like it was disrespectful as fuck, period. Period. It was disrespectful. But at the end of the day, a lot of people say a lot of disrespectful stuff. People say a lot of disrespectful stuff. And I feel like a lot of it be on the shade room and these same people that want to talk about black, whatever, culture, and this is not what we do. But y'all still doing that?
Yeah, Charlamagne was talking about that shit on the Breakfast Club. Shout out Charlamagne. He was saying how people have selective morality. You know what I'm saying? People, because there's a lot of music on the radio that is disrespectful or I guess you could say detrimental. And
just like, hold on, wait. I don't mean to cut you off. Sorry to cut you off. I was just on Facebook, or I might have been on Instagram. I don't know. I was on one of them explore feeds.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga what's that nigga name that sing New Freezer?
Then you sing who?
Kid, what's his name?
What?
Something the Kid.
What's how the song go?
New Freezer. Dropping in the 18. New Freezer. Something.
Oh.
But it's something the Kid. But he was on FaceTime, or no, he was on his live. Well, he was on Instagram Live, but I don't remember if I watched it on Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, he was on Instagram Live and he let one of his followers, get on live with him. So it's a little white boy. He tell a little white boy, don't do drugs. Little white boy said, you a hypocrite.
Why?
He didn't ever get a chance to explain himself because he clicked them off, and then they started talking about, he said, I'm a hypocrite. Because you telling me don't do drugs and you do drugs, sir. Don't tell me nothing that you don't want. No, it doesn't matter. I feel like if you that person, and if you that activist, or if you that person that's saying don't do this, don't say don't do this if you do that. That's just like me saying, if I become a singer, actress, comedian, whatever the fuck I want to be, and I'm out here telling these kids don't do drugs, and I know for a fact I smoke a pound of that. It's not gonna happen.
Well, you want people to do better than you.
It doesn't matter. Those are your no. You want people to do better than your kids.
You want people in general.
You don't know this man from Adam and Eve. You don't know what this little boy gonna do. So next thing you know, this little boy can go take drugs and be like, oh, like the kid told me.
Yeah.
Or you could feel how I feel with the church shit.
What's that?
The church that we used to go to, I'm not gonna say their name.
Oh, okay.
In that situation, when we was doing the abstinence class, lady coming there pregnant.
She coming there pregnant.
How you gonna tell me don't get pregnant? You out here doing what you telling me not to do? So it's like that's hypocrite.
But that's an old adage.
No.
Do as I say, not as I do.
You're not my mother.
But they try to use that across the board.
No, you're not my
mother.
What
I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. You're not nobody in my family be telling me to do that.
Oh, so I was about to ask you about something. Kodak Black, which I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one because
I just feel like it's ignorance, and that's what they should have said at the beginning of their post instead of making this long. You done made a whole video about this man, then made a whole long ass post, but still forgot to state the fact that he's ignorant.
I guess people can see that.
No, they can't
but
see that.
I think, and Charlamagne said this too, I think they should have took that opportunity to
call him.
Call him.
See what the fuck he on.
or FaceTime him or just get in touch with him on some private shit.
To say it's not cool.
And then talk to him.
Like that. If he gave you the response like, oh, fuck y'all can't tell me shit. Okay, then do that.
Yeah.
But y'all never even got this man's side of the story. It was a whole, then my thing is, this whole thing was like he said, whoever screen recorded his live didn't record the beginning of the conversation. They just got in the conversation and recorded that. Because he didn't put that out. That was somebody that was watching his live that put that out. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing I'm saying. And it's like, what's the point of being a celebrity nowadays? You gotta watch what the fuck you say.
Well, I mean, you gotta watch what you say.
Listen, what's one of them amendments? Freedom of speech.
Second Amendment.
I can say what the fuck I want to say when I want to say it.
Mm-hmm. And
everybody know you get consequences. So he said what he said. That's just like you do the time, you do the crime. You say what you want to say. It's consequences. It's an action. It's a reaction to every action. Mm-hmm. But it's a way to do it. If y'all supposed to be these people that y'all want people to look up to me, that seemed like bullying to me. Mm. I felt like it was bullying. Mm. And that's probably why I feel a certain type of way. Because it's like, come on now, why do this man have to keep saying, like why do he on a plane explaining himself? He in his hotel room explaining himself. Like, nobody never called and asked this man what really happened. Mm-hmm. And it's always two sides of the story. Y'all don't know if this man was drunk. He looked like he was on a tour bus. He could have came from a party.
They should have. I think they should have.
They picked the first motherfucker to say something too.
And I think if T.I. is going to take this role as OG, then I think he should.
He out here like Suge Knight.
He should be a little more personable about it.
That's how I feel. He out here like Suge Knight.
Because everybody fucks with T.I., obviously.
I don't.
So I feel that if he would have called Kodak Black on some one-on-one shit and had a conversation man to man, I don't like what you said. I think that's kind of fucked up, And then if they could have had a personal conversation, and like you said, if Kodak would have been like, you know what I'm saying, T.I., I respect you, but that's my opinion, and it is what it is. And if T.I. felt the way after that, then you can go on your little rant because you tried. Like you said, you tried to do something about the ignorance.
I just feel like I hate when people throw what is it, rocks at a glass house. Because I feel like T.I., saying.
Especially Game.
Game, you're definitely not.
Game had just made a song about Kanye and Joe Budden's girl, saying how I bang these chicks and these your girl. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody said shit to Game. Nobody told Game he was wrong. Nobody told Game stop disrespecting these people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said anything to Game.
Okay, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Even Nipsey, he didn't say nothing, right? This song was out when he was alive, right?
Yeah, I'm sure Nipsey didn't say nothing.
And I'm pretty sure he heard the song. He's from LA.
Nipsey, he only dropped snippets of it, but still, I don't know.
Sure
I don't know.
The way the motherfucking Game make it seem like they was buddy, cool. Which I'm still trying to figure out, bitch, how the fuck you go from being the blood to now you wearing crib clothes? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I understand y'all coming united, but you don't see these other motherfuckers doing that. You don't see another crip putting on red clothes. So how is you supposed to be a crip out here, but you putting on a blue LA shirt?
Right.
I don't understand that, period. Like, that's why I said this shit is just all, just for the news, like, just for, I don't know, like, people just gotta mind their own business nowadays, because it's like, T.I. is no saint, because I done heard rumors of when he was here with Tiny years ago in a hotel room, or a hotel lobby, and he allegedly hit her. I'm not gonna say he hit her, because I was told this story, but the person I know that told me they was definitely there. But that was a alleged, because I don't know, I didn't see it. Right. So I'm gonna say alleged. But that person that told me said he, did that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, at the end of the day, what makes you so different than saying that? That's still disrespectful. That's all time disrespect, just like he just did disrespect. What like when people say, what makes your sin even better than my sin?
Well,
What makes your sin better than mine?
Well, all sin is supposed to have the same.
I'm a cry river.
All sins is supposed to have like the same accordance. Like even if you kill somebody, that's the same level of sin as you stealing some shit or you lying. And I don't, I think they could. I especially T.I. I think when T.I. wants to be that OG, because we all need OGs.
That's what Snoop Dogg is.
And I feel that. And
Uncle Snoop. Ain't nobody calling T.I. Uncle.
I mean, but he old enough to be somebody uncle though.
He's still bruh. He ain't even made it to the cousin level.
But I'm saying though, even if you're gonna be big bruh, you gotta be big bruh and talk to the people before you commit. I agree with you on that sentiment. You have, if you're gonna be big
this
bro,
man was just
you
out
have to
here
be
cheating
big bro.
on his wife a year ago. I don't want to hear shit. You can't tell me shit when you ain't got your shit together.
Well, I don't want to.
I don't care. Let somebody else that's not in the world where we see your life, let them say something. I don't want to hear shit when you was just out here cheating on your wife with whoever. And now you want to come tell somebody some shit about what disrespect that they're doing? And
right.
You did disrespect the whole world needs to do this shit. So it's like, come on now, stop judging people. People need to stop judging people. That's the problem now. Everybody judging everybody and everybody got shit going on. Just because your shit ain't like they shit don't mean your shit better.
Well,
all the shit stink. It don't matter what shit it is. Your shit, my shit, baby shit, dog shit, cat shit. It all has a smell.
You gotta know that at some point, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get judged for the shit you do. You
right.
And everybody has an opinion about everything. You know what I'm saying? And then
just like y'all, they on Kodak for doing all this. Why the fuck ain't nobody on Cardi for what she did? Y'all didn't put Bill Cosby, 82-year-old ass in jail for this shit.
That's true.
And it's the same shit. But y'all want to talk about what this man said on what he want to do.
That's true.
On what he want to do. That's
true.
A wish. That's a fantasy. That's something that he want to do. Be with her. That's a problem because that's his fantasy. But this bitch is sitting here and said it on video before she became famous saying what she do. And y'all still listen to her music. Y'all still doing all this. That's what I'm saying. The world pick and choose what they want to fuck with and what they don't want to fuck with. Why? Cardi B, y'all want to fuck with her because what? This would have been Nicki Minaj. Y'all would have been... They tried to throw her under the bus because of what her brother did.
They wanted to throw her under the bus because
she got her brother a lawyer?
Because she won't speak about what her brother did.
It doesn't matter. They threw her on the bus because they found out. No. Nobody even knew about the shit. When she got her... No, they knew about it. But people didn't really know about it. When she got her brother that lawyer, people felt like she was trying to protect her brother. But my whole thing is, that's just like family.
Hold on.
Family is family at the end of the day.
Hold on. If I have I don't give a fuck what my family member did. If I have the money to get my family member the best counsel that I can, I'm going to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're
not about to sit there and because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm gonna have to pay this motherfucker, So if I could pay for him not to go to jail, I will do that instead of sitting here paying for his books. Then motherfuckers could be in there stealing his shit, beating them up you don't know, because she not gonna know what's going on in there. Right. That's why I said everybody got something to tell, but everybody got a story of their own. It's not just being told. But
not to cut you off, but to go back to Cardi and her alleged drugging or whatever. If that man didn't go to the police and he went to social media instead,
so what the fuck did Bill Cosby? These hoes went to the news and they went to the police. No, they did not. One of the bitches did a news, like a reporter came to her. She had some information, they did it. Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, all these hoes came up out the blue. popping up with Bill Cosby.
But all them hoes that came up out the blue, somebody went to the police.
How long ago was that though?
There's no statute of limitation on rape.
What she did to them, that's rape. So it's no statute of limitation. That man didn't come out because, like he said, he was married and he wasn't supposed to be with a stripper anyway.
That's true.
So evidently this man got divorced, and like I said, some whole shit, and he seen that Cardi must be popping.
He should have went to the police.
It doesn't matter because, like he said,
with a police report.
Like he said, I wasn't supposed to be with a stripper. This man got money.
That's
understandable. And he don't want to, and you don't know what his money came from. His money could have came from his wife.
I don't care where his money comes from.
My thing is, these hoes did this to Bill, Dr. Huxtable.
Mm-hmm.
They never came out in the 90s, 80s. Actually, they didn't even come out in the 70s.
In the 60s.
Listen, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. These hoes coming out when this man 80-something years old.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be different with this man saying it then than now? Because the shit is still going on. They listening to whatever the fuck happened back then.
One of them motherfuckers went to the police and fucking filed a report.
Just like this shit with R. Kelly. None of them bitches went to the police.
Somebody went to the police.
They was doing stories.
Somebody went to the police.
The Chicago Times or whatever that shit is, they was doing them stories. The police department picked it up. They can pick up shit. That's just like, say, me and you have a whole brawl outside and we beating each other ass. We go to court and say we don't want to drop it, but we done tore up other people's shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the state gonna pick it up. Even though I dropped the charges on you, you dropped them on me, but the state can pick it up.
Trust me, I know.
So that's what I'm saying. This man, you don't know what's going on. But my thing is, why nobody's giving her the same backlash that they gave Bill Cosby? This man has done a lot.
Because we live in a world of double standards.
He was the American's dad at one point.
We live in a world of double standards. We live in a world of double standards, and people want to adhere to certain standards, certain double standards, I would say. And I'm with you. I feel if Cardi did nothing no different. Cardi did nothing no different than what Bill Cosby did. So I feel that she should get the same thing. But for whatever reason, when women do men like rape shit, is so, I guess you can say, you can look at it as it's so taboo, and a lot of people are shocked that like right now we're in the shock stage. We can't believe Cardi would do something like that, and that shock stage. Listen, they can't believe. When I say we can't, I'm thinking they, because me personally, I wasn't surprised by it at all. I wasn't surprised by it at all. I wasn't shocked. It didn't. It bothered me. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't shocked. Like, this motherfucker's from the hood, and this the same motherfucker that you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna call you back.
She was a hood. She from the Bronx. And she was a stripper, like, and not to host strippers, but like, I hate to say it, like, that's kind of like they MO. They whole mode is to get money by any means necessary, and a lot of these niggas just be victims. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas just be victims. But I'm not saying that trying to take away from anything that she done. You know what I'm saying? She did that shit. I feel that she should get the same treatment that Bill Cosby got. Or at least, if not the same treatment, she should most definitely get the same type of scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Endorsement should be taken away. I haven't heard anything of that. I haven't heard Pep.
Rick Ross did a song. Motherfuckers do songs. That nigga said he popped a Molly.
And put it
she
in her drink.
Know.
I put it in
her drink. She ain't even know. That's a song. Most of these niggas that rap don't even be going through what they rapping about.
Like
they
Future.
dropped his endorsements. Adidas dropped his shit when the song dropped. But y'all not gonna drop shit with her like Fashion Nova. Come on.
Hey, I agree. Give her that same energy. But for whatever reason,
Chris Brown, he beat up Rihanna. Then he had a whole dopamine commercial that was going on. They had them little lines on it. Like, hold on, wait, we gotta figure out some other shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? I haven't even seen the Cosby episode since that shit been going on. And they used to have that shit running on Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen the Cosby episode. But they sure will put that bitch on Love and Hip Hop Forever 40 most saying, me and your bitch got problems forever. All that shit. Like, come on now. Like, get the fuck on. Like, all this stuff is to I don't know. Like, I don't know the words that I want to say.
Yeah, man. In unrelated news, I was talking shit about Jesse Smollett, but I think we gotta stand with Jesse. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why we gotta stand with Jesse, let me see that Red Bull.
You stand with him.
The only reason why we gotta stand with Jesse is because the Chicago PD is gonna try to railroad this nigga because they couldn't get him. You know what I'm saying? He went over their head, went to all of their bosses, and got some verdict said in his name on his side.
It was an investigation going through.
What money?
It was an investigation going through. These people have to get paid. These officers that's in.
Hold on. He did community service and he paid his restitution. You pay $123 when you have been convicted of a crime. They want their restitution. You cannot get restitution unless you've been convicted of a crime. He's not been convicted, Shook.
But no, that's just like if you go to jail.
He hasn't been to jail. That's what I'm saying.
He turned himself in.
He turned himself in, but he didn't do a day in jail.
In police custody. Anytime you're in police custody, they're at that. That's
good. He was in police custody.
Just like if you go to Wayne County or Oakland County or any of that, and you only spend a day and a half in there, you still have to pay room and board.
He paid his bond. He didn't. They're not gonna send him no room and board check. Bill, because he didn't stay in a holding cell.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I wanted to be one of these motherfuckers, so I know how they process and shit goes down. Everybody gotta get paid. When you go to court, that's a payment from the prosecutors to the lawyers to the judge. Every time he went to court, that's a payment. Anytime they doing an investigation, that's a payment. So you telling me that these people that did this investigation to figure out what, even if he's right or wrong, they don't deserve to get paid?
I didn't say that.
So you telling me that the Chicago taxpayer is supposed to pay them for some shit that he made up and came up with?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying.
That's what I'm saying. People with money can get away with the fuck they want to get away with.
I'm not saying that the taxpayer should have to pay this restitution. What I'm saying is there shouldn't be any restitution because he did not get convicted for a crime.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Anytime a police have to do an investigation, regardless if you right or wrong, you still have to pay the court fines and all that shit.
He paid his bond. He did community service.
Listen, do you know about that's just like in Detroit now. If they snatch away your license and they, your license suspended, they put a warrant out for your arrest. That's $75 just to get the warrant lifted off your name. Then you still gotta pay for your whatever ticket that, and that's double. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everything is still broken down and you still have to pay this shit. You might not think that you have to pay this shit because in your mind, I bind it out. They better use that money that I just bind it out with and pay for that. But you still gotta pay these people. They didn't just do this investigation for nothing. And that be what's wrong with people. And that's what a lot of people be thinking, like, oh, the police using our tax dollars to, pay for this. That's why, because motherfuckers not paying for their shit. Like, he wasn't the Nigerian boys. Now, they don't have to pay nothing because they going against him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the defendant. So he has to pay that because at the end of the day, the prosecutor is on the plaintiff side.
Mm-hmm.
So they not going to charge them because they trying to get y'all to get him.
Right.
But the defendant has to pay wherever goes on. I'm trying to tell you. I understand what you're saying because I feel like that too. Once you pay my bond, especially if my bond damn near, if anything over $500, shit, whatever I did, y'all better use that money to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have to pay these people because it was probably multiple people on this case trying to break it down to what it was. Because at the end of the day, everybody got to get paid that's in that police department. From the secretary that typed the shit up to the motherfucker that's doing the shit.
Well, I'm with Jesse. Whatever you gotta do to not pay that $100. And then I think that nigga posted, I think he got an extra $10,000 for every episode that he allegedly does. Like he's supposed to get like $35,000 an episode now.
My thing is just pay that money off. You know what you did and you got caught up in it. Just pay it off.
I wouldn't pay that shit. I wouldn't pay that
so
shit.
That's just like saying a motherfucker that did something knowing that they can get caught. They didn't get caught because of who they is.
They didn't get caught because of the incompetence of the people that was doing the investigation.
Like I said, they doing all this.
I'm saying Chicago want to do all this investigation.
That's what I'm saying. They doing all
Have
this.
they found the killer? Have they found the killer of the girl that died in the goddamn ice box?
That's what I was just about to get to.
Y'all want to do all this investigative work? Y'all ain't found out who killed this girl yet.
That's a lot of.
And then y'all killing motherfuckers that's trying to run away from you motherfuckers because they know that y'all kill niggas on the regular. Shoot this nigga in the back 18 times and then tell everybody he shot himself. These the same motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Suge. I know they should. As you say,
I mean, at the end
they
of the
should
day,
get paid.
It's not the officers that's getting paid. It's the people that was in the court.
Damn.
Everybody that was in that courtroom, in that courthouse, has to get paid.
Fuck them.
And the judge, how much you think a judge get paid?
Fuck them.
How much do you think a judge get paid?
I don't know. I know they get
half of what that fucking $123,000 is. So you think it's so you a judge and you a judge on this shit and you looking at the jury and you say, okay, bam, you not guilty. Go about your
business. You never even
this
nigga never came in front of you though.
He did go to court.
He went to court. They gave him a bond. He
That's
paid
what I'm
it.
saying.
They gave him community
when
service.
You go in front of this person, he's a judge. You think judges getting paid $40,000, $50,000? These motherfuckers get paid $80,000 to $100,000.
That's cool.
And then ain't no telling how long he been a judge, so that gets more.
I understand what your salary is.
I know you don't understand that because
I do.
When he went in there to get that bond, he had to be seen by a judge to even get a bond.
This is true.
That could be that court cost that he owes, is what I'm saying. Because he still have to pay when he went to court.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I understand that he has to pay court costs. But if I'm Jesse, fuck you and them court costs.
Okay, and then when that judge want to sue you for more than what the fucking court cost was, then it's going to be a whole...
Sue me. I'm gonna take you to. I think I have a strong enough case that I can take you and the city of Chicago.
If shit happen, then that's when that's gonna happen.
Hopefully nothing else happens. Hopefully he's smart enough not to do anything else. Because if he does anything else, they're gonna lay the fucking hammer on this motherfucker.
I just feel like at the end of the day, he knew them boys. Them boys knew him. They knew a lot of information about him because it's a difference with saying that you know your favorite, actor or actress. Mm-hmm. But it's a difference when you have their personal number and you have text messages from their personal number. That's a different situation when you saying shit like that. So that's why I don't believe him. Because y'all have multiple text messages going back and forth. You knew these people and they knew you, so you set something up, but you knew that you can get away with this shit and they don't have to, go through nothing either. Because you ain't heard nothing else about the Nigerian boys. Now it's just Jesse fighting this shit by himself.
They lawyer quit on him because they didn't want to make a statement to further the accusations of Jesse Sumlin. So by them not making that act, by them not wanting to go forward and pretty much being on the plaintiff side, they had. I mean, when the witnesses cooperate with the witness, when the witnesses cooperate with the plaintiff,
no, the defendant,
with the defendant. With the defendant, yeah. When the plaintiff cooperates with the defendant,
the mama and the daddy said that wasn't her in the video, so they had to drop the shit.
Speaking of R. Kelly,
did you see that little post he did? He got a show in Springfield, Illinois. He talking about some press. Can y'all calm down? You know, I'm trying to make money out here. I'm trying to do me. This is the only way I can make money, and I felt him on that. I felt like, you know, let this man breathe. Cause at the end of the day, I don't. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers don't want to talk to me. I make everybody mad. I don't believe that it was just him. Like, okay, he told y'all who he was in 92. He was the Pied Piper in 92. But my thing is, hold on, let me cut you off. My thing is with the R. Kelly situation. I firmly believe that these girls' parents sold their kids.
Yeah.
And didn't get what they wanted. And now it's a fucking problem. And it should not be. Damn. It should not be a problem because it wasn't a problem when you introduced your child to him.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Shug. I blame these parents. Because first off, these parents are black. First off. So, by you being black, you all already have kind of like a inside inkling of how R. Kelly is. You know what I'm saying? You done seen the fucking tapes. You done heard the stories. You know what it is. And if you know what it is and you still send your kids with this motherfucker, how dare you? How dare you? That's why when R. Kelly was talking to Gail, if I was him, I would have brung in that bitch a ledger. And for those that don't know, a ledger is a book of payment. It's kind of like a diary with numbers.
But it's like, my thing is, okay, he could have brought that in. But his word should be enough. Because he never lied to anybody.
I mean, even if it ain't
enough. My whole thing is his word should be enough because he ain't never lied to nobody. Nobody never got a good statement from him saying, oh yeah, I fuck with young girls, you know. So he never lied to anybody. He told the truth every time he said some shit, right? Or not, he might not told the truth. But my thing is, if he would have brought that ledger in, that would have been a whole nother problem.
It wouldn't have been no
because
problem.
My whole thing is, why can't y'all take this man's word from him saying what he say, but y'all taking all 20 whatever some bitches that was on Survivor R. Kelly word?
That's why you bring in a ledger.
No, my thing is what they could say or would have said was, oh, he just did this. This not old. This new ink. I'm trying to tell you, the way they trying to tear this man down, because there's no way. My whole thing is, for one, his wife. That's my first problem. His wife.
Hold that thought. Don't forget that thought. Okay. Don't forget that thought. This is the purpose of a ledger. The ledger has dates and times. So if you bring in a ledger that said, okay, these people gave me said amount of money for whatever one of the little girls is on this date at this time, you know what I'm saying? Then and that's more proof, because that goes back to what you were saying. He already told you motherfuckers what it is. He told you who he was. So now,
what ledger do they have?
I don't know if they have a ledger.
What proof do they have? And people just off the rip saying, "Oh, he's this monster. He this." Y'all don't have no proof. Y'all going from what these hoes were saying. These the same bitches that was fucking with him.
They have proof.
And like
the video.
He said on with Gail, when you decide to stop talking to somebody, they can make up anything if you're who I am.
I agree
That's
with
just
him.
like if I was a celebrity and I break up with Shaq today. He can make up whatever the fuck he want to make up and say about me. That doesn't mean it's true. But my thing is, but when I come out to speak my truth, y'all still shaming me and making me feel like I ain't shit, and what I'm saying is just not true. But y'all the same motherfuckers that done bought my album.
That's cool. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I'm gonna bring you some paperwork to let y'all know.
No, this is what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What paperwork did these women bring for people to just assume that this man is like this?
No, they didn't have to bring no paperwork. Cause R. Kelly is already deemed fucked up by
one situation.
By whatever.
One situation.
He already deemed fucked up.
One situation. And like I said, rest in peace to Leah, and I'm mad that they even bring this shit up for her to even be talking about it. You know, even be talking about her because she's dead.
Mm-hmm. And she can't defend herself.
And she cannot defend herself. And I
Shout
feel
out
like
Leah.
Small circle is the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Look, I'm in these streets with my Cuban on, and my biz with my music on. Old friends like we chewing on. Shit, I've been on my grind, I ain't usually home. Focused, I ain't using phones. Lately, I've been using songs to get my point across. Why niggas around me lose it all.
You ain't see them say shit about nothing though. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, don't sit here and compare what his situation with her was when you don't know the whole situation. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, she been there for this long. Her mama ain't made a statement or nothing.
Aaliyah uncle ain't shit. Barry Masterson. He pretty much hand gifted his niece to a fucking predator for a check. Fuck Barry. Fuck that motherfucker.
I just feel like it just all falls in the same thing. Like it just everybody just needs to
mind their business.
Mind their business. Mind the business. That's
it's
how
hard
like
for people to mind their business.
You can't comment. Like I know I do it sometimes, but then sometimes I be thinking like I shouldn't have said nothing. I got shit going on myself. What's the point of me speaking on somebody else's shit? But sometimes it be comedy, you know, sometimes it just be all fun and games, but it's just like, sometimes it's like, leave certain shit alone. That man ain't did nothing to nobody, and I don't condone what they said he did, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's motherfuckers that do this on an everyday basis. Like, when I was in high school, bitches was getting picked up from the older niggas, and that's what it was. But now, R. Kelly is a pedophile. I know motherfuckers that's with a motherfucker right now and they at least 10 years apart. So what's the problem? Too, because he got raped by his sister. Like, I don't know.
I think he need to elaborate on that.
He might not.
He need to, because he got to have some type of way to make himself look human. Because he doesn't look human right now.
I feel like R. Kelly need to go on Ayana Fix My Life.
She gonna, oh man. She gonna
break that nigga down. I feel like he should have did that interview.
She gonna run through his
if
ass.
anything, he should have did that interview with Ayana.
Ayana would have,
It's funny because Ayana can fix my life. Only I can fix my life.
right.
But it's not her fixing your life. It's just her. It's somebody that don't know you that's telling you the truth for you to face the truth. Because you're not going to face it if it's somebody else that you know. Because you're going to be like, bitch, you going through something. How the fuck you going to tell me what I'm going through? Or nigga, you know, like, that's the person. That's the whole point of going to a counselor. And Ayana just happens to be a famous counselor.
Yeah, man. Hey, this has been another edition of the Everybody Hates Sleep show. Shout out to blacktux.com. The people at blacktux.com. Great people over there. Anybody that's about to get married, go to blacktux.com/listen for 20% off of your online purchase. That's blacktux.com/listen. This has been another episode of the Everybody Hates Sleep show. Thank you for listening, and we are.
Small circle.